some of the crowd line now is the Grumman TBM Avenger, part of the Grumman Iron Works.
So my men flew that would push the Avenger. That's a torpedo bomber.
Directly overhead and headed out over the water.
That's the first time I saw that. I didn't see that flying in.
On the left is the P-51D Mustang. Followed by his dad, Bob Baronascus, the P-40 Warhawks, also known as the Kitty Hawk or the Tomahawk, but coming in low and to the left. Here comes the C-47, known as the Goody Bird.
Hey, I said it.
As I mentioned, about 1,100 remain flying today. It's one of the most romantic airplanes ever built. Look carefully at the side, you see the stripes just in front of the tail and on the wings. Those were known as stripes. Airplanes were painted with those stripes, so American soldiers on the ground would accidentally shoot down a friendly. One of the heavy bombers, 12,570.
That's a gorgeous plane, 17.
Somewhere in the neighborhood of 12 or
Flying Tiger. But they don't put the P-47. I don't know why.
I'll explain a little bit about that later as we see coming in this time another P-40 Warhawk. This one, the American Air Power.
Avenger carried 3.
A big heavy airplane, but very, very impressive indeed. The C-47 is a company described by the Supreme Allied Commander in World War II, General Dwight D. Eisenhower, as the most important weapon in all of World War II. The C-47 did not carry any armament. It did, however, carry troops. It towed gliders. It took wounded away from the battlefield. It brought equipment into the battlefield.
Wow, look at all you missed that going up.
Is Bob Baronascus and that P-40. Look there.
Chenol's airplane.
The day after that attack on Pearl Harbor, Hawaii, on December 7th, 1941, a day that went down to live in infamy. The P-40 Warhawk was also used by the Royal Air Force as one of their frontline fighters. Trailing smoke right now, not an emergency because the Bombay North over there, the P-17. And another P-40 Warhawk was by Danny
They're not mentioning about Burma with Chenol, with the B-40. Did he mention it?
No, I didn't hear him, but I know that, yeah.
Also,
Burma with
tigers.
Flying tigers. That's why you see the tiger.
Like the airplane built by Curtiss, but they were also using a North American built
But there were 2 different aircraft. One's a fighter and the other was a bomber. Couldn't get into Germany with the 47. Didn't have the
plan.
What did? Yeah, that's why they swear by that. But I don't know. We did 16,000 small planes at the 47. I didn't. I mean,
And so what
my company.
He was told the British Purchasing Commission, he said, give us 120 days and we will build for you a completely new airplane. That was a stunning announcement because to build a new airplane in only 120 days was nearly an impossibility from an engineering standpoint. But 117 days later, they were able to do it. From the P-40 Warhawk, again, crossing Show Center, to the airplane that came from North American aviation and became one of the most important fighters of all of World War II, with a top speed of some 425 miles per hour, powered by a Rolls-Royce designed Merlin engine, and built by the Packard Motor Car Company, the United States Airlines.
Look at
Bob Baronet. Inline piston engine, a 12-cylinder V12 engine. It had a maximum speed of 378 miles per hour and a wingspan of 37 feet, and it was 33 feet long. The P-40 was important, if not critical, to victory in World War II, despite criticisms of its inferiority to the British Spitfires, the German Air Force, or the Luftwaffe's Messerschmitts, the Japanese Zeros, and even the American-built Mustang. As the most numerous fighter in the Army inventory at the time of Pearl Harbor, the P-40 led a generation of fighter pilots. General American Flying Tiger took it to the
Flying Tiger. They just talked about Flying Tiger.
Oh, he did. I didn't hear. I was looking at the Avenger.
New York Air Show is presented by Newsday. We've got news
my
coming up on the radio, but we'll stay here.
engineers flew with Bush in the Avenger. It's cold together.
AM 1100. The original Mustangs, they were delivered by North American and from North American to the Royal Air Force. Now it's an engine the same as the 40.
Put it down. No, get out of here. Give me the blanket. Give me the blanket.
B-17.
We're going to put our Rolls-Royce engine in it, and we're going to see how it does. And it will perform extremely well and help change the course of over 425 miles per hour. Like the P-40 Warhawks Mustang, a wingspan of 37 feet. It was 34 inches long.
The boat was like,
the P-51 Mustang had engines that were liquid cooled. They had radiators just like our cars today. Diving up the Mustang. Over 15,000 Mustangs were built. 14,855 was flying in the Air Force. Other Air Forces, mostly the Royal Air Force. As a matter of fact, early in the war, when daylight bombing was taking place, the heavy bombers.
They told me it was in Jersey being fixed, and it was here, and it was there.
Tom Duffy's face out of Jersey.
B-17s and the
Yeah, but
B-24 Liberators
we have one here. It's static.
They would rendezvous in the skies over the English Channel, and they would proceed to targets in Germany and
They could talk about it.
other Axis targets.
We probably built 16,000. So, you know.
Early in the war, particularly one particular Thursday known as Black Thursday, I believe it was in August of 1943, over 40% of the bombers were lost. And the BF-109 measures this by they had superior maneuverability, and they could get up their bases in Germany and attack these bombers. Now, if you see the B-17 come by, I want you to understand that it had a bomb load of about 5,000 pounds and a crew of 10. Many of them were gunners.
I can hardly hear
Not
it.
until the development of a paper-based the fighters would then escort the bombers all the way to the target and back, and greatly increase the survivability of those have a P-40 here today. There were about 18,000 of those generators that were built, and unfortunately, of those 18,000, only 2 remain flying in the world today. The B-17, 12,726. I think I gave a wrong number on that earlier. I thought it was 12,726 billion. And it cost in 1944 $276,000.
That was a
If you
fighter
tried to
bomber
build a
here.
B-17 today, it would cost $200,000. The C-47 now inbound again from the left. 9,348 were built for the United States Army Air Corps. They were also by the Navy. They were built at a cost of $138,000 a piece if you wanted to do it today. $500,000 plus.
That's a nice shot for B-17.
The P-51 Mustang. Down here, way down on the deck, Chris Marinakis. Climbing up, bank sharply to the right. Here comes the B-17.
Oh, he's right in front of you, Gavin.
Number 2 engine, Norm Ellison is at the controls. The gate. Onto that. If you'll look to your left, the TBM on its way in. We'd like to thank Paul Richards at WHLI. Thanks, Paul, for coordinating things for us. Good morning, man. WHLI AM 1100, part of the Long Island radio. Get your cameras ready. It's the TBM Avenger. Working its way in from the left, and it's a great chance to see an airplane flown by a great American hero.
He's all right.
President of the United States, W. Bush. He was a It's a piston engine like we have in our cars. However, it's a guy by Navy the cylinders are arranged in a circle around the central propeller shaft.
I can't tell. They look the same. They are the
Tuesday, Halloween International, Lawrence Fadish. Public Airport in Cockpit, USA, to support the mission of American Air Power. The American Air Power System is a experience program that puts you in uniform next to the reenactors loaded down with gear and ready to kick down the door of the Third Reich. You won't have to jump, but you can understand what it took to be a member of the airborne forces. Norman. Number 5. Website. We'll have flight experiences all weekend long and Memorial Day from the American Air Power Museum Airport off the highway. Far from here on the morning of December 7th, 1941, the day the attack on Pearl Harbor took place. Because they needed all the factory space for fighters, the Avenger was built by folks like General Motors.
See?
Grumman, and tens of
finally
thousands
mentioned it.
They'll build it. It was slow, stable, and the Avenger dropped bombs, torpedoes, and depth charges throughout all of World War II. Coming through. Thousands of those bills. With over 50 registrations on Long Island. It's green, yellow is back. Precedent in the current generation Saab convertible. The Saab convertible yellow edition has a turbocharged 4-cylinder engine combining performance with excellent fuel economy.
What did they say about the albatross? I think they were the albatross.
.com. Some of our great sponsors here at the show today making things work as we present to you one of the premier aerial events in all of North America as the Warbirds from the American Air Power Museum and Warbirds over Long Island continue circle in the area and to bring in Warbirds that very few of which remain flying today. We are so grateful for those volunteers and all of them who are responsible for these airplanes flying. Get a nice up close look at some of these aircraft as we head on out to the event.
Oh.
On the east side, the northeast corner, actually, just about the northeast corner of the airport, the overhead control tower. The smoke is coming from the generated by a very, very light paraffin-based oil. It's environmentally friendly. From sticking. I sure am. Thanks to Paul Richards and WHLI. Thanks, Paul.
Where's Brenda?
Giving a big wing wag. And if you haven't gotten pictures, this is the last pass of the bomber. Is that correct, Dr. Boggs? Okay, one more time after this. We got the B-17 inbound. Again, over 12,000 were made and only about, about 13 or so are actually flying today. The most famous of the B-17 was the Memphis Belle. And there was a great movie on that aircraft. It was the first successful missions.
That was a nice shot.
That was known as the ball turret, and often it was operated by the smallest members of the crew because they had to be a little bit of a very, very and also by Republic, the TBM Avenger. Excuse me, not built by Republic, built by General Motors, the TBM.
Tom's River actually, because that's where they moved it to.
Or another manufacturer, part of major packaging swing. The F-40 Corsair was the airplane used and flown by the Marine Corps in the Pacific. Designed and built the aircraft. Designated designating the manufacturer of their aircraft. F was for General Motors. J was for North American Aviation. That's
We have to take the one that's
no. But suffice it to say, the airport
Airshow in Pennsylvania, outside of Pittsburgh.
and it was
We saw a Harrier there. Well, when he landed, took off, did a hover, walking around.
41 at
No, stop.
the Japanese